feel free to jump in. I'm open to suggestions.
I wish to God I could cut it, but it's just too extensive.
Okay, surgery's up. What about rats? Chemo.
Radiation won't touch it. Chemo doesn't seem...
So I'm a dead man.
Brian? Brian? Brian, we have to talk.
How much time do you think I got? Don't answer that. I think I do.
Let's admit you and check out all the angles.
Did that, didn't there? No, I may be feigning and falling, but I'm pulling myself up. I'm still a working surgeon around here.
Okay. But I want you to start you on some medication to control your heartbeat.
What's the point?
Brian, what would you do if you were in my place?
Okay. At least it'll keep me alive at the wheel. Look, guys, I just ask one thing. That you keep this privileged information. My privilege. I don't want Ernie finding out a thing about this.
Not gonna be easy to do. She's a nurse.
Supervisor, access to
Then
records.
keep him under lock and key. If she's gonna find out anything, it's gonna be from me.
I can't promise that.
I'm the patient, Trap. That's all I want.
Hi.
Hey, you made a good time?
You must be sick. You're sitting indoors.
Well, it's cold out there. You turn into one big goosebumps.
Thank you. What's wrong? What did they find?
No big thing. Too much stress, not enough sleep. I need more sleep, Ernie. You're gonna have to help me do it.
Brian, if it does all this to you, it could be serious.
But it's not. If it was serious, I'd be hooked up to a cardiac monitor at the hospital instead of sitting here ordering Trout Almondine.
Well, I really appreciate the way you keep me informed. First you slip out of the hospital, now this mysterious telephone call.
Well, I find this a bit more romantic than a hospital cafeteria. By the way, I ordered for you, too.
Oh, thank you very much. What?
Oysters Rockefeller.
Oh, you're joking. You're not joking.
Hey, you're gonna need it when I thank you for pulling me out of the gutter.
Are you sure you're all right?
Are you gonna keep asking me that? Yes, I'm all right. But I will have to cancel the hike to the hot springs this weekend. Sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yes, I'm sure you are. And I canceled the houseboat on Lake Shasta.
Really, why?
Well, the mosquitoes aren't full grown yet.
Oh.
And secondly, I really do have some patients that need my attention.
Okay. Maybe some other time.
Yeah. Some other time. Time? Do you realize that I have not told you I loved you in almost 48 hours?
And no proposals. I must be sleeping.
Just don't forget one thing, lady. With or without those proposals, I love you.
I love clothes as as much as anybody else, but this whole fashion show bit is turning into one big headache. Between the fittings and rehearsals, makeup.
Come on, you love it.
Oh, sure, easy for you to talk. You don't have to go traipsing out there in front of everybody.
You got that right.
Stanley, Gates, Jackson, oh, what luck you're all together.
Yeah, well, don't pass it around, Arnold.
We've run into trouble with the benefit fashion show. Malcolm hasn't got enough runway time, and he needs some more models. Male models.
Excuse me, gotta run.
Ah, you're all on the list.
Yeah, well, you can scratch me.
Love to, Arnold, but I've got a department to run.
Yeah, and I'm Stan's right-hand man. Aren't I, Stan?
Now, look, you all have a responsibility to this hospital that's far and above medicine. I remind you that this is a charity, and I expect your full cooperation.
Well, that's a good situation. That's really for me. I look good.
No, I think I look better. It's got my name on it.
No, this is you.
Gonzo, I have to talk to you.
Sure.
What's the prognosis on Brian?
Well, he had a bradycardia, but now he's up and out. Didn't you guys just have lunch together?
Never mind that. You, he, Trapper, you all know something I don't know.
Well, come on, there's no reason for you to get all worked up. You know how funny people can be about their own aches and pains. If it was something important, I'm sure he'd tell you.
Gonzo, he's very important to me.
I know he is. Hey, you're into fashion. Who do you think would look better in this little number right here, me or him? Hey, bring that back.
All right, Trapper, enough of the hide and seek. Yes, this is Mrs. Shoup. Who is this? All right, Carol, I want you to tell Max that I need copies and dupes of all Dr. Mace's tests and x-rays, and I need them now. You want authorization? I'm giving you authorization. And if that's not enough for you, you can take it up with Dr. McIntyre, Mr. Slocum, and the President of the United States. Now get off your butt, get that stuff together, and bring it to my office immediately. Thank you. Authorization. Skip me that stuff.
Oh.
Oh, here.
Lovely vintage. Can I keep the label?
Alda's sparkling cider?
This is one evening I want to remember. You've really taken me for a turn here, girl. Setting up camp, cooking over an open fire. You, of all people.
You must be rubbing off on me.
It's about time.
I spent a large chunk of my life married to a really terrific person. So, if I'm going to make that commitment again, the man has to be very special. Like you.
Yep. I'm gonna have to get this label.
I've been thinking about what you want, what I want. And what I want is to stay with you, be with you. I mean, if you still want to marry me, the answer is yes.
Whoa. I don't believe this.
Is that all you have to say?
I just don't believe it, that's all.
Well, give me a break. I don't sit in my own backyard and accept proposals of marriage every day, you know. What? Don't make it so tough on me.
Well, don't make it tough on yourself. Why don't you just leave the asking to me?
And you have asked about 3 billion times. Okay. Okay, takes me a long time to make up my mind. I'm cautious, too cautious. My last husband was a hard act to follow. What do you expect? Well, do you want me or don't you?
I've been doing some thinking, too. Ernie, I've been pushing you too much, trying to corner you in this marriage thing. It wasn't right. It was never right. Look, you're the one who always said, let's keep it light, take it one day at a time.
That's right. And this is the day. Well,